everyone, this is Tom Draper. I'm the Superintendent of Marketing over here at the Bensenville Park District, and I want to welcome you to the Spotlight on the Bensenville Park District today. With me, I have no other than Mr. Mike Hayes. Mike, how are you doing today?
Good, Tom. Good, Tom. I'm happy to be here.
Same. And today we're talking about one of my favorite topics that we talk about all year.
Yeah, it's summer. It's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming.
I can't believe it.
You know, I'm really looking forward to the summer season. I know we've all been sheltered at home or have lived a very restrictive life these last almost a year.
Yeah, we're almost at a year right now.
But this summer we got some great plans, and we're going to get the facility and programming going for the community.
Of course. And I know last year our water park wasn't able to open, which was kind of sad. Day camps kind of didn't run. And I think that's why I'm even more excited to be here right now talking to you about water parks and day camps and everything that's going to be going on this summer here at the Park District.
Yeah, you know, last year, unfortunately, we didn't have the guidelines set in place. We didn't have the processes and the procedures to operate the water park or day camps. But now we have a procedure. We have processes. We've learned how to adapt with COVID. And so let's start with day camp, for an example.
Let's talk about day camp.
Registration is actually open right now.
That's awesome.
For day camp, but it's restricted. I mean, normally we'd have 100 plus kids, and we can't do that. We still got to protect the community and the participants. So we're going to have, I'll call quads. We're going to have small rooms, groups of 10 kids per room, 1 to 2 counselors per room, and the patrons are going to stay with their same group to the best of our abilities throughout their whole session. And day camps can be heavily focused outside. Tons of social distance activities. Noodle tag, have you ever played that?
No, I haven't. Can you tell me more about that?
You get a pool noodle and you got to tag somebody with it, and then you set them aside in their own area, and they can't get out until another teammate tags them, and then they can get out of their area. So we're thinking of a whole bunch of socially distanced activities.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Of course, masks still have to be worn, no matter what, unless the patron is eating. Or unless in the water at our pool, which we'll get there in a second. We're going to be performing temperature checks, health screening on patrons, and if needed, we'll take all necessary precautions to make sure everyone's safe.
It sounds like you guys really have a plan for keeping everyone as safe as possible this summer.
We really wrapped our heads around it this last year. Anything from directional walking to your lunches have to be disposable, to an abundance of hand sanitizer around the facility to increase air circulation. We have a solid plan, and we're even looking at getting tents popped up outside. So in the event there is a light mist, maybe we can still be outside as much as possible.
Cool. So we've kind of talked about a lot of the safety things that are going to kind of keep our children safe over the summertime. But let's talk about the camp specifically. We offer a variety of camps, right?
We do. It is curtailed back a little bit this year. Normally we offer sports camp. Unfortunately, we're not. We elected to forego to sports camp. There's just too much restrictions with sports and camps right now. But we are doing our adventure camp, which has been historically big for the Park District. Adventure camp ranges all the way from 5 years old all the way up to teenagers, almost, just shy of being a teenager.
What does a day in the life in adventure camp look like?
It really all depends on the weather. Like I said, we're going to be outside, but it could be anywhere from arts and crafts to movies to being at the pool to noodle tag to scavenger hunts to team building exercises. The playing.
So every day is kind of different. It's a new activity for our children, right?
Every day will be a new activity. We will not be going on field trips though this year. So everything's going to be focused essentially at the Park District at the Deer Grove Leisure Center for Adventure Camp.
But we will have noodle tag, right?
We will have noodle tag.
I feel like that outweighs field trips.
I literally just bought 300 noodles.
That's awesome. Okay, so we have Adventure Camp. I know we have a list of these. What else do we have?
We have Teen Camp. Teen Camp is our smaller camp, but I really like Teen Camp because Teen Camp is my future counselors.
Sure.
Half of them come back and be counselors, and we try to get our teen campers engaged with our younger participants. But Teen Camp will do some bigger things, science experiments, making volcanoes, tie-dyeing. Cool. So we up the ante a little bit, essentially.
Cool. And Fisher Farm, I know that's always a great place to be over the summer, and we have a camp that's solely over there, right?
We do. We have Explorer Camp or Discovery Camp. It's been called two things. But camp will be over there. It'll be anywhere between 10 and 20 participants split between 2 groups. And Fisher Farm's phenomenal. I mean, it's an outdoor setting. We have goats, chickens, cats, rabbits. We have camping activities that happen out there. We play soccer games out there or the best we can. I mean, it's just a fun facility, and it's a whole different environment. It's not in an urban setting.
Of course. And you said we have camps for those of all ages, right? So we talked about teen camp, but do we have anything for the younger ones?
We do. We do have Sunshine Camp. Normally we would have a Tot Camp. Tot Camp isn't happening, but Sunshine Camp is happening. The ages is 2 to almost 5 years old for that camp. Mrs. B,
Mrs. B is awesome.
Preschool teacher that loves children, she's going to be leading the camp. They will be centered out of our preschool room. I know Mrs. B is getting excited. She actually just brought her turtle back and is getting her turtle tank already.
I know. I actually just saw Mrs. B the other day when she was helping me hunt down the Easter Bunny.
Oh, we'll have to touch base on that one in a second. I'd love to know how that went. But yeah, Mrs. B's camp is going to be great. I mean, she's still going to be going to the splash pad with the kids and playing out there in the water. And that camp, it's really special. The kids have nothing but smiles on their face all day.
It's always nice seeing I feel like summertime is one of my favorite times of year because you see all these, all of our youth out there playing, smiling, laughing, having fun, and that's like what summer's about.
Absolutely.
That's like the definition of summer.
Absolutely, and being outside. I mean,
of course.
This is the time. We all want to be outside right now, so we're going to embrace it.
Yeah, and you keep talking about all these, camps going to the pool. So it's opening?
Yeah, the pool is opening this year.
Oh, that's great news. We've
already started planning for it. It's going to be very different in style because we do have a lot of restrictions we need to follow from the state. It's going to be a reservation-based system. Half of the amount of participants we would normally put in the pool. So if we normally have, let's say, 1,000 people, we're going to cut that down by 50%, say 500, whatever that magic number may be. It's a reservation-based system into 2 shifts. It's going to be between 12 and 3 p.m. You can make a reservation, and then an hour break so my staff can clean the facility, and then between 4 and 7 p.m., another set of reservations, and you can come in, and it'll be fully open. With all of our amenities running, fully staffed, concessions. We're going to have all of our lounge chairs socially distanced apart. You're going to have to wear your masks when you're roaming the facility, but you don't have to wear them in the water. And we're going to make family seating or friendly seating areas where you don't have to wear your mask if you want to sunbathe. Or you can and get an awesome tan, whatever you prefer.
You said the facility gets cleaned in between the morning shift and the afternoon shift. So what gets cleaned around the facility?
All touch points. We're going to be walking around wiping down chairs, all touch points, locker rooms, concession area. We also take that time to do a shift change of our staff, health screenings of all of our staff, temperature checks, cleaning by the front admissions. And something that's going to be different this year is before you used to enter and leave out the front admissions. Now we're going to have directional entrance and a directional exit. So you'll never be passing people that you don't want to pass, essentially.
So it really sounds like we have the best of both worlds. We can kind of keep a distance, stay safe, and also still have a blast this summer, right?
Yeah, it's going to be a blast. We're going to have events out there. We'll have music playing. I actually am really looking forward to it because it's not going to be so crowded this year. You're
going to have more space to move in the water.
You're going to have more space to move around. You're not going to feel like you're on top of one another. It's going to be a fun year. Right now we are planning on opening Memorial Day. Part of the reason for that change, though, is because of all the restrictions of schools. Schedules have gotten backed up and et cetera. So normally we'd open that whole weekend. We're going to shoot for Memorial Day opening.
Cool. I like being able to spread out because there's more room for me to practice my cannonballs.
There you go. There you go. And all this is going to be posted on our website.
Sure.
In our brochure.
Cool.
We'll list all of our rules there. We're going to list all the events. We'll do things like Decorate the Deck Day, Root Beer Float Day.
I heard there's an Ice Cream Sundae Day.
Ice Cream Sundae Day. Flick and float. Come to the pool and see a movie floating.
Oh, wow.
With your family. It's going to be fun, and it'll be like a sense of normality, and I think that's what everyone's shooting for.
Sure. Yeah, I'm super excited. So we talked about our day camps. We talked about our water park. But we have a whole summer brochure that's packed full of content, right?
We do. Our summer brochure has adult and youth athletic program offerings in it. To the best of our abilities, what we're allowed to do. Adult athletics includes co-ed softball. We're trying to get all the local businesses here to get a team together. Here at the Park District may try to get a team together. Who knows?
I'll count me in.
Co-ed softball, our goal is to be playing that over at Redmond Park. We also have adult bags. That's going to be a Fisher Farm.
Cool.
That's going to be new. And then we have adult volleyball. Youth is more focused on not leagues, but one-on-one practicing clinics. We do have our Intervillage Soccer League coming back, which is great. The kids are going to be excited to play that, and we've been given the green light to do that.
That's fantastic. So this book came out the week of March 22nd, and registration begins April 6th.
Correct.
So they should probably register early, right?
I would register early for day camp. It's going to be very limited spots. You're not going to be able to customize your schedules this year, so if you register, it's a 2-week commitment per session. And then one important thing for the pool, people are going to be looking for that pool membership in the book. It's not there because we have to do a reservation-based system. We just had to hit pause on the membership for this year. It will come back. So it's only daily admission fees. It's $10 to get into the pool. 2 and under is free. It's a flat rate per day. However, we are offering a punch pass for our residents that is cheaper.
Cool. Do you think I can pass as a 2-year-old?
It depends on the daytime.
Thanks for that. I'm super excited about summer. I appreciate your time talking about all the excitement that we have going on, and I want to thank our residents and thank our viewers for watching. And honestly, we want you to experience something new this summer. We want you to come out, have a blast with us. It's been a while since we've seen you, so we're excited to see you, and happy summer.